Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospect, his name having finally been called, a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration.
Turned off pretty well.
Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make each pitch count. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations.
What I'm trying to use as a change-up. Just not the seams that just don't really know how to piece it. It's been pretty good, actually.
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more.
Listen to my ambition, 'cause I'm on one. Swinging for the fences for the home run. Even further beyond into the universe.
I asked you guys know
While
we have
preparing for the first of two games
closer
at
in
the
the
Topps
MLB
Amateur
last year.
Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
I'ma take it home. Bottom line, I won't make it home.
What?
Ryan Lehman is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 35, Ryan Lehman.
A gigantic mutated wolf, a gigantic crocodile, and albino gorilla join Rampage.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Bichette. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
As we go further in this series, because it is kind of the way when we look at our statistics and kind of how we're doing in the MLB, we've had 53 at-bats. Here we go right now, fellas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lester has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding forward now is the DH. Ralph Del Carmen. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Not really.
Pulled toward right center field. Barreto ranging forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Romeo Trayer. He'll look to bounce back after his last time up.
I want to see the speed of it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's so slow.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Ooh.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Lehman is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zager goes to get it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Straight to do that.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Espinoza on the move. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Bounce it to the left side. Lester right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The West Stars lead this one 1-0.
Your attention, please. Coming in to pitch for the East Prospect.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The West Prospects came through when it mattered in. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The East Prospects came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back. With the 9th pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Ryan Lehman, a closing pitcher from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a AA club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
The outs.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the faceoff.
Not really good.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Haley. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Tom Cartwright, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Heil will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
All right.
Now at the plate, Tom Cartwright. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Mackey rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. At the plate, Tom Jenkins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
1-0 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
To 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Your attention, please.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
Now pitching for the faceoff, number 35.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Stevenson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Martin Bayer. He got on top of one roundout victim last time. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Now here's the pitch.
Now batting.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Mackey.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and
all right, that could have been a lot worse.
Consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Bowie took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lee Phipps.
Quick little save, quick 2 innings that we got by.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Must have gotten walked. Most likely walked. Yeah, he had to have. Because this is only his 3rd at bat, yeah.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the faceoff.
Into the box, number 82. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now.
Almost. We're just gonna try it.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
No. Bro, I want this to bat to
Now the
last
pitch.
too long. Just want to get him out.
Lifted in the air out to center field.
Second being out.
Marquez moves
Yes, it
over,
is. Okay.
and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That could have been bad.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francis Montero. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, brother.
Grounded to short. Tejada ranges to his left. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Right.
In now, Cecil Lyon. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
Come on.
Throw
Let's go.
in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game.
Nice.
Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Bowie jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tanner Scott claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Lehman wraps it up for the save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Your attention, please.
Bro, that's weird.
Now, pitching for the
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Tino Velasco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
That
And
is
this one's
weird.
not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Lehman is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Now to the plate, James Reyna, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
The thing about the closers,
Pitch on
their
the way.
stats go up real fast,
And he fouls this one
and he
off.
goes by super quick.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, he makes the stop. Save. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up, and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
And this one gets away.
Yeah, I messed up.
And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI
Please,
double.
Coach, don't take me
So
out.
much
Don't
of this
take me out,
game is
Coach. Don't take me
situational
out.
hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he chased it in the dirt. Baroa recovers. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bill Ilez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
7-0. Oh, baby. Like, what is this? Sea dogs, scary. Fisher cats, scary. Yard goats, scary. Rumble ponies, oh my gosh. Rubber ducks, ah! Flying squirrels, oh my goodness. So scary. Biscuits, ah. Jumbo shrimp. The Bay Bears. Blue Wahoos. Ah. Why can't I find the baby? Oh, because they're in the triplet. I'm pretty sure. Look at this. Rough Riders. Hooks. Hooks. Missions. Ooh, like, come on now. What are those names? Okay, let's speed up that knuckle curve. That thing is slow. Some might get hot. Yeah, boys.
Ryan Lehman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Ryan Lehman.
Stepping into the box, Tom Jenkins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball one to start the at-bat.
Jenkins.
Oh God, that's not gonna end well. That is not gonna end well.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Into the box now, Henry Rosa. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Sanchez.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
1-1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Up with it, Baroa. But the throw is not in time, and this game isn't over yet. Settling in now, Ken Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Let's
he
go.
Strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong.
Minors.
When you're riding a streak like this,
you gotta be
eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do.
Ryan Lehman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ryan Lehman.
That's closer in the game.
Leading off the inning, Henry Rosa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. To his right, Tejada. And that's out number 1.
All right, out 1.
Digging in, Adrian Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground to short. Tejada scoops it up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Garcia. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Behind 0-2 now.
Thank you.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Ooh.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Bay Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Herb Jimenez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver the knockout punch.
What is that? I don't know. It's 10-0. Come on, come on.
Ryan Lehman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in once again, Will Brannon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
I needed that because it's
now batting, third baseman, Gelman Clark. Here we go,
the windup and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home.
Looks like this can be good or bad.
Is in there for the second strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Tejada loves it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On to first.
Let's go.
And that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this.
Ooh, that could have been bad, but it was not.
Is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Evan Ramos wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Ryan Lehman closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Ryan Lehman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Ryan Lehman.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Fielder, Mac Williamson.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So we got him looking there. Mac Williamson is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Sung is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gonna swing and it's out.
Hit out towards second.
Called it.
Abraham fields it cleanly. On to
Called
first,
it.
and
I called
that's
that.
your ball game. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
7 save already.
Jumped out
Nice.
to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Wimber.
Have we lost yet?
Gotta get these bundles all bubbles in the soft focus. Sharkware, spy hunter, owner. Burner, no limit, top of the tank turner. Spot earner, plot thickener. Fingerprints, rubber in the alibi, non sequitur. It wasn't like we weren't looking. We just got hung up on which direction we were looking.
What are we? 14-0? Who's Akron? Oh, the Rubber Ducks are Akron. Aye! 2 straight losses, that's not good. They've won. They're past 10. Now they're 13 and... I mean, 13-3. We're 14-2. We're gonna win this game though, because I'm gonna come out, close it up. 15-2 then. They'll be
striding in to start the ninth.
Oh, never mind.
Nieto, as they'll look for some added insurance
We're
before
down.
the bottom half of the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Shoot,
the
we're gonna
1-1
be
home
tied now.
is taken below the zone for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first
Ooh,
out
that
here
was
in
a
the
ball.
ninth.
If he didn't swing there, I
Well,
would
we've
have
seen
walked
some
him.
really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Andy Bowyer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. But right at
Ooh,
the
that could have been
shortstop
bad.
for the second out.
I thought that was going to get through for a base hit.
Striding in once again, Keith McWilliams. Runner in scoring
Up, up.
position with Sugan. Marquez moves over.
Did all I could.
And that's the third out. So
Did
no
all
runs
I
here on
could.
a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 2-0 finish today. The Rubber Ducks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Merritt takes the
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Who's that? Now we got that match.
Your attention, please. Now, pitching for the base.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Scott Coburn, and they'll need him to get something going here. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
One out.
Calzado moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
A step on the bag for 1. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Valentin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Frozen with a high fastball there.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Bowie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Herb Jimenez earns the win.
Want to play for?
Sure, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get back on Fortnite. It's way too glitchy right now. It's lagging a ton, super glitchy. Game's got a bunch of glitches in it. Oh, we gotta play against them again. We're behind them. This is gonna be a big series. All right. Just show me this. That was weird. Show me weak leaders for MLB. 0.33. Dang.
Ryan Lehman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. Santander is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth. This crowd was hoping for. One away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
I want to stick with the Orioles.
The 1-0.
I live in Pennsylvania.
Is way off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute working all four
Hint
quadrants
Dolphins.
and keeping this team totally off balance.
Hint Syracuse.
Count even at
Hint
2-2.
Tigers. Yeah, I like the color
I know it's a
one.
guessing game, but usually when you
Orange
flip that
and
coin,
blue.
it better come up fastball at
Because
this
Christmas
level.
and they
You
were
cannot
blue.
be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Philippines.
Ready for another chance? Alonso Ferreira comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He was able to sneak that.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here.
Oh,
And with
yeah.
that, this
He got
one
it
is
with the
over.
freaking
Yeah, that's what you want to do
knuckle
when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off.
That's
if they
awesome.
get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Bowie base
Oh,
side.
darn it, we didn't even win any more games. Oh. Wait, did we? Oh, we did. I just must have not closed it out. We do this. No, I want to see. One behind. You're ready for? Oh my.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Dang, that's not that good. They haven't been playing too well. That's the Tigers minor league team. Here's Eagles. See, I'm not just a bandwagon.
Ryan Lehman comes out of the
I know
bullpen
this.
to shut things down here in the ninth.
Ryan Lehman.
The Phillies are the Fighting Phillies and the Iron Pigs. Their AAA team, I'm pretty sure, is Syracuse. No, that's Washington. Washington is Syracuse. What is their AAA? To be honest, I actually have zero clue. I think it ends like, I think their nickname's Tigers, along with the MLB team. I'm not sure where though.
Ready once again, Eric Palmer. He represents the potential
And I couldn't even
tying
tell you
run if he
simply
can launch
to
one or
that
find a
exists.
way around the bases.
I mean,
Yeah, man,
honestly, I
I
have
he's
zero
thinking
clue.
about
Simply
going
teams.
yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
On.
In the dirt
I
here.
always do that. Always.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
All right, chat. What do we do here? We walk this dude?
In now.
Nah, he's
Thomas
0 for 3.
Kristen. He got on
We're gonna
top
go
of
right
one.
after
It was a ground out
Come on.
victim last time.
And we
Line
should
to
have
the
walked
right
him.
side. That's in there. Base
Well,
hit.
actually,
And
you
the
know
runner
what?
from second will stay
It's just
put
as much
third,
as walking
so they're
him.
runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Number 82 becomes out number 2.
Pitching coach, I'm gonna need to get that high.
Orlando Bond.
0-1, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Let's go!
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Bay Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Herb Jimenez notches his 3rd win of the year. Ryan Lehman hammers down the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to the... Ryan Lehman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ryan Lehman.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I always do this just in case. I don't want to get my dude in there and freaking allow runs. I'm not even sure if it affects anything. I just do it. I mean, if I don't want to, then I won't sometimes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Nieves due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is... And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
All right, then.
Into the box, Garrett Burgess. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A knuckler that just missed too low. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, James Reyna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marquez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Bond. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 1-0 the count. In there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first.
Okay. They've fallen some. And 9 now. We're gonna be 21 and 22 and 5. Yeah, we're starting to take over the division. Starting to take over.
Now,
yeah, like there, I don't feel like doing it.
Leading off the inning, Mac Rosa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A ball and no strikes. Hit out towards second. Ramirez ranges to his right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Settling in now, Frank Nieto. He singled his last time up.
Fielder, Frank Nieto.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. Oh, hold on. What a stop. He's out. Stepping up now, Brent Delabate. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
On to first, and that's your ball game. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Bowie got the win despite 3 errors in the field. John Wimberly takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Ryan Lehman records the save. His
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Bowie. Ready now, Rick Johnson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So we got him looking there. Ron Sandoval becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Play on the ground. Casto is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still cool. Nothing.
Just surprised that they haven't ended it yet.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gil Hernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Curve.
Still 1-2.
Pirates minor league team. I've been to the stadium a couple times.
Another 1-2.
Family lives. Grandparents live in Altoona, so I've been down there, saw them play against the Fighting Phillies.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
1-1 to count. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 0-2, here it is. Count remains at 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in, Jose Manuel. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Abraham has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Grant Stern. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday as he took an 0-for-4 line. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Tejada has it, and there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Ron Sandoval. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. 0-1 the count. This year against right-handed pitching, Sandoval is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings. Next will be Jose Osuna, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
On to first, and they get the double play. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Dribbled up the line. To his right, Davis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no error. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hugh Klazuski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, darn it. Are you kidding me?
Now batting, Jose Manuel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back. 1-0 and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number 1 thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Softly hit to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Hit on the ground to third. Davis is there, and there are 2 away now. Now here comes the skipper out of the first pitch. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so
Look at the first two innings. Beautifulness. Great. Third and fourth and fifth. I can't pitch that long. My stamina. It's not that good. Like, come on.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Look at that. I'm garbage. I can't pitch as a starter.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. They consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change. This player knows the role he wants and will be allowed to return to it, at least for now.
Yes.
A minor leaguer receives a check-in from his advisor. Who wants to make sure the player understands his situation. When a young player possesses talent and conviction, there's no telling how far he may go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Bowie, number 35, Ryan Lehman.
Striding in once again, Jose Lobaton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
A knuckler that just missed too low. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And this one's in the dirt.
Really?
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Sung is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive into left field.
Yeah, left it over the
in to
front of
score
the
easily is the
plate.
runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to
Bro,
get
they
one
don't
knock
stop.
a day, find a couple barrels.
Oh
he
my
happened to catch
goodness.
his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at
They
a
do
good
not
time, too. You have
stop.
a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Hard hit ball to second. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit to first. Castro comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Oh my God.
Evan Ramos enters the duty.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
First for the victorious. Now pitching for Bowie, number 35.
Ready for another shot now. Warner Park. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Leading off for the Rumble Pony. Designated hitter,
Left side, but well
Warner
foul.
Park.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Bro,
So the tying run is aboard.
It's
here in
impossible
the ninth.
to freaking get them out.
Can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there.
He
Brings the
hit every
go-ahead run to
single
the plate.
pitch.
He's
Oh
in
my
position
God, now
to do
he's
some
gonna
damage.
punt.
It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready once again, Jose Lobaton.
What?
As he'll look to bring home that tying run
What?
from second with a base hit into the outfield.
No.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Tejada will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. In now, Phillip Evans. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come throw in time, and the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Bowie jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Alec Asher gets the win on the...
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Ryan Lehman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Ryan Lehman.
Heading out towards shallow right. Calzado is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Digging in once again, Will Brannon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calzado is there and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Gonzalez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Grumman over to his left. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Bowie rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. John Wimberly earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Willie Pineda worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Ryan Lehman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out. Ryan Lehman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Lehman.
Wait, what inning is it?
Leading off the inning, J.R. Vick, and they'll need him to get something going here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
J.R. Vick.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 popped up. Casto has a play. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance. Will Brannon.
Shortstop.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. First offering on its way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a line drive, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Ryan O'Rourke claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Lehman wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
6 men on base.
I let everyone catch up because I freaking was a starter for those games. Look at all the innings I pitched more. Strikeouts, so I don't get that many. soon. Whew.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Bowie.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he got him swinging. Ramon Ramirez is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Robbie McCallum comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Marquez is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit back toward the mound. Tejada ranging up the middle, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping up to the plate, Horatio Bruntlett. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now another 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here. And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Law over at second. Bruntlett at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance on the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. Bowie took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that.
A pitching coach offers support to a player coming off a bit of a rocky outing. A manager checks in with his ball club.
That's a strike. Well, I watched that game first then.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of them, determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sport. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
You know, after the series, we're gonna hop probably back on a Fortnite.
Your attention, please. Now, pitching for the Bay Sox, number 35, Ryan Lehman.
Standing in, Joey Burris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Joey Burris.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
Is that actually like a thing, like a metric they use? Like Hall of Fame potential for him. What's his Hall of Fame? I don't know if they even have it for Curly Caps. But if you look at our team is really performing well. So this is the other thing that I want to show you guys before we start the video.
The 1-2.
Our team is killing it.
Misses for the second ball.
27 and 12, having one of their best seasons in White Sox and like for the White Sox in a long time, which feels really, really genuinely good. Here we go.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
It helps with the overall and stuff. It helps get that a little bit. I'm getting third in this game.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ramon Ramirez.
Designated hitter, Ramon Ramirez.
Hey, we got one here. We got one. What's up? What's up, guys?
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A knuckler that just missed too low. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Into the box, Anton Serrano.
Now batting, left fielder, Anton Serrano.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
That was a pretty awesome reaction.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
James Law is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
Oh, thank you. Can I guess who the other one was? Do you think I'll know?
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Yeah, I watch Yo Boy Pizza also. I like his challenges.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy.
Serrano stands at second with two gone. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final.
I literally, for these videos, I've just been joining, like, whoever invited me, like...
softly on a line to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run will score from second.
Oh, no, honestly, I don't mind at all.